All right, with Benitez Jackson, Oak Hill. Ted, obviously a tough one to lose. And yeah, I know you were going to, when you look at it, and you have been looking at it, free throws really, and down the stretch hurt.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, definitely hurt. They were big, and I don't know, we missed 7 or 8 of them, but, we missed 5 or 6 of them in the first, in overtime and then the fourth quarter. So, free throws bite you. We don't make them. So, and we didn't tonight. So, got to shake it off. Hopefully next time we're in that situation, we'll be able to capitalize off of it.
When you got a guy doing what Redfern was doing in the second half, and I think he had 30 in the second half and overtime, what were you doing to try to stop it? It just seemed like nothing was really working.
Right.
He got in that zone and
Wasn't nothing really working. I mean, he hit some tough shots. I thought a lot of the shots were good defense. We had hands in his face. He just made some shots. We wanted to play him a little tighter. We let him get loose a few times, but for the most part, I thought that Ethan and Cole did a really good job putting contesting the shots. He got in the rhythm and made shots.
I think you probably would agree you did a pretty good job. Whether it was maybe it just the way it worked out. They had to hit 7 threes in the first half, kind of just to stay in the game.
Right.
What were you doing to kind of close? They weren't able to really get to the basket, and maybe they just settled. But was there something that you did that they made some adjustments to?
I mean, not really. We just want to keep the ball out of the lane. That's one of our staples on defense, is trying to stop the drive and make people shoot contested threes. And I thought Dylan, he hit some, I think they were pretty long out, like 25-footers out there in the first half. So we had to tighten up a little bit on him. And I thought the Heffernan kid hit, he hit 1 or 2 threes in the first half. So they shot the ball well in the first half. But I don't think it was anything. We relaxed a couple times on Dylan and let him get loose, which we knew he could shoot. We wanted to be there on the catch and put a little bit of ball pressure on him. But he also hit some 25-footers, make it hard to guard.
What happened at the end of regulation when that Redfern? He said he had hoped to be open to hit a 3, but he saw the lane was open. Did you kind of expect that they? I mean, I think everybody knew in the place knew that he was going to decide it one way or the other.
Right. I mean,
and he was able to see. It seemed like he got to the glass pretty easy.
Right, and we didn't help over in the lane. We didn't want to really leave Dylan. They had him in the corner, I think, or 42 in the corner. But we knew he was going to take the last shot, so we wanted to load up in the lane on the backside. But we didn't get over there to help. And I thought Ethan played pretty good defense on him. I thought he made another tough shot. He was up in the air. He hung up in the air, hit a left-hand layup. But
it was a tough shot.
Yeah, it was a tough shot. So. When you have good players, he's a good player. So, that's what good players do. They take over games, and he did that.
I think your team's kind of a little bit like them. It's kind of an enigma wrapped in a riddle, as the old saying goes. You're probably capable of beating anybody in the region on any given night, also losing. Which do you think is the true Oak Hill team?
Well, I mean, I think we're still trying to figure that out. There's some things offensively we got to figure out. I think we're still turning the ball over a little bit too much in crucial situations. We're not finishing around the rim like we need to. Sometimes there, and we got to get some guys back on track and shoot the ball. So I think our guys will come in tomorrow and work and keep trying to plug away and figure it out. But I think we can be even better. We're going into February next week, so we tell our guys we want to be playing our best basketball in the next 3 or 4 weeks. The season. If we do that, I think, like you said, we could beat anybody in the section.
You're down 4, I think, at that point, and maybe made 2 free throws and missed a free throw. Somehow you were able to tie it up. I think it was maybe on Malachi's 3-point play. Made a free throw. You have to think if you're down 4 with about 25 seconds left and you tie it up, you're probably in good shape.
Right.
I think it was right before the last shot there.
Yeah, in overtime?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we gave up an offensive rebound on the. I think they get an offensive rebound and score off of that, which hurt. We got to do a better job boxing. Now I think we just stood around and watched the ball go over our head, and they got an offensive rebound. I can't remember what happened in that sequence there, but I thought we was in pretty good shape. We get the ball, we tie it up, we turn it over. We just had, we missed some foul shots, but we had some turnovers in crucial situations too. And you know, so but when you're playing a good team like Beckley, you got to capitalize on every situation, and we didn't take advantage of some of the situations that we had. But give those guys credit. Yeah, they took advantage of us not making foul shots at the end, and was able to pull it in overtime and win the game.
Pretty good, proud of you. Kind of rivalry still there. Huh?
Yeah, I mean, I thought it was a good crowd. Our crowd was great. Atmosphere was great. It was a good basketball game. Wish we finished on the other side of it, but I thought, you know, it was a good game overall.
Jess, I appreciate it, man. Thank you.